Good morning guys, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name's Emma, these are my allotment diaries. This is my walk into my allotment site in South London, and all the cow parsley is coming up, which means we're heading into warmer weather now, which is amazing. So the weather has actually warmed up a little bit, but seeing all the cow parsley come out is just so nice. It's starting to really smell beautiful, and yeah, exciting times. Don't go in the shed because So I am here with my son today because it is the Easter holidays. We've come to do a particular job. We're going to plant out the peas which I've sown at home. Obviously the ones in the drain pipe that I did there did not work. So I have replanted some peas into a module and I brought it, and now we're just going to plant those out basically. I was just going to find some food to feed Einstein, but unfortunately the whole packet is empty and it's actually full of mouse droppings. So I really think I need to sort my shed out sooner rather than later. What's going on, Tom? Snails and slugs? Yeah, oh no, that's not what I want to hear. Oh yeah, right. So Tom's just noticed that some slugs and snails on the outside of this netting. That actually probably means they're inside too. Oh no! Oh no! What? Oh Tom, you've come on the worst possible day. Oh no! No. So, you remember all those brassicas that I planted in here? Not anymore guys, they're all gone. Got like a couple left growing, but it looks like all the slugs and snails got in. Oh God! To be fair, we've had some really rainy weather recently, and it's also been quite mild, and that's like perfect slug and snail conditions because they love that kind of wet weather. They can slither everywhere, and then the mildness as well, so they don't get too cold. That's just what they like. Oh Tom, no! All the brassicas. I've just put a video up about like the snails ate the lot, and somebody put a comment saying stop clickbaiting, and I was like, I'm not. They really have eaten the lot, and I'm gonna have to do it again. The snails have eaten the lot. I have to come up with another title now, but it's true. They've literally come along and devoured an entire bed of brassicas. Unbelievable they are, unbelievable. I don't think the strolch didn't work. This is my optimism coming through. I don't think the strolch didn't work. I think I didn't have enough of it down. You can see, I mean look, it's not a thick enough layer. And also with all of this like flopping down, you know, it's been falling down, they can just use that and get over the top and get to them. And we've got a pole falling down over there. So slugs and snails are very, very clever creatures. They're very intelligent. They're a little bit like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Imagine they're like that. You know, they've had to adapt to all of these little tricks that us gardeners do to keep them away. So it doesn't really surprise me, but I am definitely gutted. Oh, we'll just have to get some more. We'll just have to plant some more. Darn it. So the broad beans have been a little bit munched, but not too much. That one there's been munched, I think they munched definitely, it, but yeah, not terrible, Tom. I think it's done okay, and the netting's worked against the birds. Not too bad. I am starting to think, oh gosh, is nothing going to grow this year because the slugs are going to get to everything. I always have this exact same panic at the beginning of every single year. I just think nothing is going to grow. I'm hoping the sweet peas are alive. Yeah, they look alive. Sweet peas have not been damaged. There seems to be quite a lot growing. Some of them have been eaten, but there's more growing than not growing. And also these are the nasturtiums that I planted around, and they're growing and they're doing quite well. So this is good. This is good. You know those berry roots? Right, these are the peas that I have sown at home in modules. As you can see, they've gone leggy. What does leggy mean? So it means that they've gone too tall. What's that? Oh, that's the, oh no, it's not, that's nothing. I didn't know what that was. Lego means that they've gone too tall because they haven't had enough light when they've been growing, so they've had to stretch up really, really high, which means that they're leggy. There are a few things you can do to stop leggy plants, so you can blow on them like that to try and make them think they're just in the wind. Sometimes that can work and strengthen them. You can run your hands over the top of them with your chin like that. That can sometimes help as well. You can just give them more light. But at the end of the day, what I do normally is just whack them out anyway and just say, now you've got to get on with it. And that's it, because these plants, they've just got to survive. They've got to learn to survive. So we're going to whack these out. This is the pea structure that we built. It's blown all over the place because of all the storms we've had, but I think it has pretty much remained intact actually. It's not done too bad. We just need to move this over and secure it. I am really concerned about these peas. I think these peas we might just be planting them to their death, sending them to their death, because next to them is my
Snail.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. My purple sprouting broccoli is right next to where we're going to plant them, and absolutely covered in snails. Absolutely covered in them.
You can just whack the snails.
And if we plant the yeah, but they'll just keep coming back, Tom, that's the thing. And if we plant the peas right next to them, they're just going to be like, oh, dessert. Lovely. Oh, the thing is it started to regrow in the middle a little bit, despite the snail attack. So I just don't know about pulling them all up. I really don't want to. But I know they are sort of finished, like I'm probably not going to eat these, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's so many snail goos on there.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Right, let's shake them all off. Let's do it.
Hit them from the top, that's the angle. From the top. Now they're just spreading. You're spreading them.
I'm spreading them everywhere, aren't I? Like we're planting snails now.
Snail planting!
Oh no.
We're going to plant snail for April Fools on that.
Oh look, there's purple sprouting broccoli in that one. I've actually got a purple sprouting broccoli growing in the middle there. If it weren't for these pesky snails, these plants would have been absolutely... This would have been fantastic if it wasn't for these snails.
That's a weird white
snail collection.
Snail collection.
Oh.
Frog trophies.
Snail collection.
This is a snail.
Snails, your time is up. Please vacate the property. Please vacate the property immediately.
Wait a minute. I think we should put them in the crusher.
No, not in a crusher.
We're going to crush them all.
That's awful.
Put them in the fire pit so that they die slowly but surely.
No! I'm not going to burn a bunch of snails to death. Oh, that's a rock.
That'll teach them to stop coming.
A fly keeps going in my face. Right, I've got a collection of snails now.
Chuck them onto someone else's plot.
No. My goodness, what is wrong with my son today? Terrible. Never do that. I think we'll just put them in here in the communal path, but I'll put them along a bit.
Put them in a different plot. Put them on a plane so then eat.
Oh, that is stuck to my glove. I don't know where my son is getting all that from, honestly. I would never throw them onto someone else's plot. Never. It's a losing battle. It's a losing battle. Look, there's hundreds of them. They're just
still against 2,000.
They're so fast. They're so fast. One of them was like halfway up the blooming broccoli again.
Yeah, they can.
I can't believe how fast they are. I always thought snails were slow.
Well, they are slow.
Look, he's already on the move, this one, look. He's off. He is off. Well, the situation isn't looking great because though we have removed a lot of them from here, they are already slithering back up, and these are absolutely full of them. Look, full of them. So whatever I mean, to be honest, I was thinking, should we rip it all out? But then I thought no, because at least that's somewhere for them to go. And if I take it all out and just put peas in, all they'll have is the peas. It's a tricky situation. I think what we should do is just put the peas in and protect them and hope for the best. That's all we can do, Tom.
Yeah.
Like that. Across there like that. Where I lay them is where I want them planted, and then your job is to plant them. challenge. Come out the way, dig a hole where I put them. This is where it, see, I want them basically on each of the string. Yeah? Snails are like...
They're already climbing to them.
No. Pop him in. Hold the plant. And then that's it. And then push him down. That's it. And a little bit more soil around him because I can see his seed still. Looks like he's got his butt out. You don't want him to have his butt out. That's it. So I've just tied a lot of these on to make sure they don't sway about. We're going to get some wind tomorrow. These ones haven't got any twine to climb up because I've added all the extras. They're all out. I sort of don't want to spend too much time on them because I'm convinced they're all going to die imminently. Sorry guys, I just do. So the idea of the structure is that you can just tighten them like that and just twist them around and tighten the support. That was the idea. I mean, it's a very good structure actually, I have to say, one of my best. But, you know, it's up to the slugs and snails now really. Right, we're going to put down slugless.
Okay. How's that feel?
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. For a while. What am I doing? I'm just sawing some prickles. Right, so we've got the slugless down. Now I'm going to put all these prickles down as well. They're really spiky, these ones, this barrier. Oh my gosh, Einstein, you scared me so much. Oh, he's waiting for food and we don't have any.
We had a worm a long time ago.
No, he really does not like eating worms. I think he's a vegetarian. He likes peanuts, I think.
Peanut.
Yeah, I think
Just like his brain.
like a peanut brain. Right, this is all the protection I can think to give them for now. I really, really hope those snails don't get to them. They're all here, the snails. Look what they've done to my tulips as well. I mean, they've even eaten the tulips. Goodness me, I mean, they've gone crazy. They're everywhere, but hopefully we've got the slugless pellets and the brambles. Anyway, the peas are in. The peas are in. They're leggy and they're probably going to die imminently, but they're in. This doesn't sound very positive of me, does it? I'm usually quite positive, but I also think it's quite important to be like realistic about it, and just joking that they're all going to die makes me feel better. So you've just got to do whatever works for you, you know. Like, they've eaten all my brassicas. They've eaten half the garden already, and it's only April, so I think most of us are just feeding the slugs and snails, aren't we? But they do seem to be out a lot this year. Like, there's a lot of them already. So anyway, the strolch has worked though. So this bed here, you see how heavily it's strolched, and everything in this bed seems to be surviving. I mean, I don't know, is it? Have I just planted a lot of it? Oh yeah, that's been eaten. That's been eaten. Maybe they do like it then. Maybe they can climb over here. Oh, I don't know now. I am sort of wondering, because this bed is so close to this, maybe they're just all there and they're just happy to be in there. Maybe that's like, could be like a sacrificial bit of the plot, because I think some of this has been eaten actually. I just didn't notice. Because when I look really closely, some of it has definitely been munched. That's really annoying. I thought this bed was safe, but it's not. Oh, what was that? Symbols. Yeah, the beetroot's coming up all right though. That seems all right. Yeah, I don't know now. I mean, the slugs and snails are already destroying my garden. I think there's either two things you can do. Number one, you can keep protecting and just keep whacking stuff in over and over and over again and try not to take it to heart. The second thing that I think you can do is to start planting stuff that slugs and snails don't like. So I've got quite a lot of, like, I've got the blueberry bushes and the gooseberries and the raspberries, and I've got lots of things coming up that kind of like they don't eat. They're not very vulnerable crops, and I think my plan this year is to put more on the plot that they don't like, just so that I definitely get stuff growing. And that's all you can do. I mean, it's so disheartening. I think in this bed here, I don't know if you remember, I planted out all of my, like, a salad bed in this bed here, and I would have expected to see a lot more coming up by now, and it's not. See, I've got this row here, and it's been quite badly munched, and it makes me think that these ones here are probably either been munched to death or they're not going to grow. It's just one of those things about having an allotment plot, and especially that it's like away from my house, because if it's my garden at home, I can run out every morning and night and clear the snails away from all the dahlias and stuff. But here it's more vulnerable. That's just the way it goes. But we are going to have to start coming up with some better solutions to combat them. But how lovely is it looking? How lovely. Even though half of it's been munched to death, it's looking so nice. And I am honestly looking around now. Look at all that area there. I mean, come on. Look at all those lovely tulips. It's just lovely to come down here now. And I hope you're getting to your plots and enjoying them. Let me know if you are in the comments. And I will see you again in my next allotment vlog. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.